Our graduates will be entering shortly. For those of you just coming in, please quickly find a seat. It's very important that our graduates have clear aisles to walk down. Please remain standing. If I may have Christopher L. Scott come to the podium for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Good evening, everyone. Have you removed your hats? Pledge of allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
You may be seated. Thank you, Chris. Hello and good evening. My name is Karen Liu, and I am the proud principal of Woodland Adult Education. It is my pleasure and honor to welcome you to the commencement celebration of the class of 2025. This is the day that we look forward to all year long. We are so proud of our students and all that they have accomplished. Before we begin, I would like to invite Kendra Imes to the stage to acknowledge the land on which we are gathered upon.
For thousands of years, this land has been home to the Patwin people. Today, there are 3 federally recognized Patwin tribes: Cachel-Dehee Band Nation, Indians of the Calusa Indian Community, Quetzal-Dehee Winton Nation, Dehee Winton Nation, and Yucca-Dehee Winton Nation. The Patwin people have remained committed to the stewardship of this land for over many centuries. It has been cherished and protected as elders have instructed the young for generations. We are honored and grateful to be here today on their traditional lands.
At this time, I would like to recognize and thank our Board of Trustees. Present tonight, we have President Deborah Batista Zavala, Laura Brubaker. I'd like to thank Vice President Noel Rodriguez Adriana Garcia, Richardson Fowler, Rogelio Villagrana, and Claudia Rodriguez Mojica. I would also like to give special thanks to Woodland Community College Lizette Navarrete for being here this evening to celebrate with us. Where are you, Lizette? All of you. I would also like to say thank you so much to Principal Sandy Reese, to Kim Melissy, and to the Vice Principal Kim Melissy and Nick Lettieri. They helped us set up this beautiful theater. They provided just support for us. They set up the cafeteria for our students. So let's just give a round of applause. Also, I would like to give a special thank you to agriculture instructor Whitney Leonardo and the horticulture students at Woodland High School. By the students and by their teacher from Woodland High. So I just think they did a beautiful job. We have lots of people to thank tonight before we really jump into things. But I do want everybody to take a moment and recognize an essential truth. No one reaches this milestone alone. Behind every graduate is a circle of support, a community of family and friends, mentors, educators who have offered guidance, encouragement, and belief even when the road was tough. Their faith in your potential, their steady presence, and their love, sometimes quiet and sometimes very loud, have been the foundation beneath your success. Tonight we honor not just your accomplishment, but the many hands and hearts that helped you rise. So let us pause for a moment and give our sincerest thanks to everyone who walked beside you graduates in this journey. Now I'd like to acknowledge that tonight's ceremony could not be possible without the wonderful, dedicated staff at Woodland Adult Education. And we do have some of my staff here this evening, but it is my pleasure to introduce my teaching, or to recognize my teaching staff, and those of you that are here, as I call your name, if you would please stand. We have Noreen Ashgar, Cece Dracia, Brenda Harris, Tracy Pitts, Becky Klein, Pam Landerman, Lisa Lilac, Ruth Liu, Nina Locker, Julie Mast, Lisa Patterson, Jim Quinn, Heidi Paul Wines, Joshua Speaks, Stan Thomas, and Dean Yamasaki. Recognize and introduce my amazing classified staff. We have Carmen Arriaga, and classified staff, for those of you that are here tonight, please stand because you deserve a big round of applause. Thank you so much to get this ceremony together. Eric Banuelos, Lena Yamasaki, Luis Santos, Ophelia Martinez, and Wendy Gonzalez. Thank our wonderful Vice Principal, Casey Wright. Casey's doing sound class. With Casey going like this because I thank him every year. His support means the world to me, and he comes to graduation. I feel like he knows all of my staff, he knows about students, so thank you, Maurice, for being here tonight. I'm going to come to the later, I can do I'm extremely fortunate to have a remarkable team at Woodland Adult Education, a group of passionate, dedicated individuals who pour their hearts into this work every single day. Their commitment goes far beyond the classroom and office workspaces. They inspire, uplift, and walk alongside our students through every challenge and every victory. Simply put, they are the heart and soul of our school, and I could not do this without them. truly is. Please know it is not just about your cap and gown. It is not just the diploma that you will soon be holding in your hands. It is about a journey that you took to get here and the obstacles that you refuse to let define you. This year, I kept returning to a quote by Booker T. Washington. A man who was born into slavery, he rose to become a teacher, author, and one of the most influential voices in American education. He founded the Tuskegee Institute in Alabama, which was a school dedicated to practical education and vocational training for African Americans. His belief in the power of education to uplift individuals and communities helped lay the foundation for generations of learners and leaders. Mr. Washington's words are, "Success is to be measured not so much by the position one has reached in life, as by the obstacles which he has overcome while trying to succeed." Has a story that is represented by this quote. I want you to think about not where you are right now, not how quickly or how slowly you got here, but what you as an individual had to push through to arrive at this moment, this celebration. I can't think of a more fitting message tonight because I know, we all know, the people sitting up here on this stage, those in the audience, we all know that every graduate in this room has overcome something to the end. Some of you return to school after years, sometimes decades away from the classroom. Some of you studied late into the night after working full-time jobs or caring for children or aging parents. Some of you regularly showed up while carrying grief, illness, uncertainty, or self-doubt. Some of you, all of the above. Your path wasn't easy, but your heart was determined. That is what adult education is. It is not a second chance. It is a chosen chance. You chose this. And choosing it takes courage. I have been in adult education for 25 years. I started my career as a teacher, and for over 2 decades, I have had the privilege of serving as an administrator. And I can say unequivocally, without hesitation, adult education students are the most courageous, resilient people I have ever known. You prove every day that it's never too late to try again, to dream again, to rise again. You didn't let obstacles stop you. You turned them into fuel. You transformed pain into purpose, doubt into drive, and fear into fire. And that, graduates, is success. So when you walk across this stage tonight, I want you to carry Mr. Washington's quote with you, not just as words, but as a reflection of who you truly are. You are not defined by a GPA, a grade point average. You are not defined by your age. You are not defined by how long it took you to finish and get here. You are defined by your strength, by your perseverance, by every moment you could have walked away, but chose to keep going. In just a few moments, we will hear from some of our outstanding graduates. You'll hear about the obstacles they faced, the dreams they thought were out of reach, and the fire that brought them here tonight. I encourage you, graduates and audience members, to listen closely to their stories. Their stories are the heartbeat of what we do and the soul of why this school exists. So I am pleased to announce our first speaker, Ms. Alondra Sepulveda. Alondra, will you please come up?
Welcome. I have been a student at Woodland Adult Education for several years, like most of us. I had a rough childhood. Sister failed me and my siblings growing up. I ended up becoming a mother at 15. And from there, I had to be my own role model for myself and for my kids. Even though I didn't grow up with both of my parents, my mom always let things happen on her own. My mom always tried her best to guide us. I learned not to give up and promised my kids and myself not to set myself up for failure. So throughout these years at Adult Ed, I sacrificed to be able to be here where I'm at today. My childhood self would be so proud. I finally did it. I learned that it is never too late to graduate. I hope I finally made you proud, Mom. Also, thank you for being the best mom and dad you could be and pushing me further into my dreams. And to my babies, Layla and Liam, you are my greatest gift I could ever have asked for. You never held me back from accomplishing my dreams. Instead, you were my motivation to go after them. I love you both. And your mom is finally off to be a dental assistant. I want to thank the staff and the teachers at Adult Education for helping all of us to achieve our goals, and especially my teacher, Julie, for never giving up on me and pushing me to succeed. Thank you all for joining us here tonight. No matter where we go, let's carry the lessons we have learned here. We work hard, so never stop believing in yourself. This isn't the ending, but just the beginning. Congrats.
Our next speaker is Emily Esperanza Riveras. And as you can tell by Alondra's speech, our students do have stories to share, and they have overcome obstacles and struggles. So let's wait. We'll welcome Emily to the stage.
Good evening, everyone. Wow, it's hard to put into words what I mean to say today. I'm Emily, and I come from Venezuela, a country that I love with all my heart, but one that I have to leave behind in search of something better. Like many others, I left my home, my family, and everything I knew, because I always believed in the possibility of a future where I could learn, grow, and feel safe. When I arrived to the US 4 years ago, I didn't speak English. I didn't understand the system, and I didn't even know where to begin.
¿Dónde estás?
There were moments when everything felt overwhelming to
Pues
me.
camínale,
Life,
busca Peters allí en la
work,
pared.
school, responsibilities. I felt like I was starting from zero, but I kept going. I studied hard, even when I didn't understand the first lesson. I stayed up late trying to catch up. I cried, I got discouraged, and I made mistakes.
Okay.
But the most important thing is I never gave up. And now, here I am, standing in front of all of you, giving this speech in a language that I didn't even speak. So, this alone means everything to me. This diploma isn't just about grades or attendance. It's a symbol of every small victory. Every time I show up, even when it was hard for me. This is about resilience, sacrifice, and hope. To my teacher, thank you for your patience, your kindness, and your belief in me. You might not realize it, but you made a big difference in my life. To my classmates, we made it. No matter what path brought us here, today, we are all here celebrating something we have worked hard for. And that is the most important, and I'm proud of one in Costa Rica. To my family, you are my wife. and thank you for being here. To my parents in Venezuela, my sister in Chile, and my brother in Brazil. Your love has carried me from the distance, and I feel your presence in every step of my life. And to my husband, who's here with me today, thank you for walking beside me with love, patience, and support, even on the hardest days. This is not just a graduation. This is a reminder that even when the life takes us far from home, we can still build something beautiful, and we can still rise. And I can say, it's never too late to start from zero. This is just the beginning for me. Congratulations, class of 2025. Good night.
I have been a student at Woodland Adult Education on and off for over 5 years. Most of that time, I was struggling with severe anxiety, depression, PTSD. I spent most of my life living in active trauma, which is very debilitating. School was never much of a priority for me because I was focused on surviving. I genuinely was unsure whether or not I would make it to 18, 20, 25, and now 28. I felt worthless and that my life didn't matter, so why should I prioritize my education? During the time I've been involved with adult ed, I've struggled with unemployment due to severe mental health issues, brief homelessness, and toxic relationships that were life-threatening. Even through all of those dark moments, there was always this deep regret of not finishing high school and a desire to complete that goal. The staff has always been incredibly supportive, whether it be with motivation to stick it out or to step back and take time to deal with my personal life. I'm very grateful for that support. It's been 10 years since my high school class had their graduation. And while I wasn't a part of it, I get to be a part of it here now, and I'm so incredibly proud and grateful for that. It took a lot of dedication, hard work, and mostly patience to be standing right here today. In the last year, I finished my first year at Woodland Community College. I've been working almost full-time after being unemployed for 4 years. I'm making more money than I ever have. I'm renting my first apartment without roommates or staying with family. I've been able to dedicate time to grow a spiritual life coaching business, and now I can even add graduated high school to that list. I fought so hard to create a life worth living, and I know that it will become only more and more incredible. If you ever doubt your capabilities or don't believe certain things in life are for you, that voice is so wrong. You are absolutely capable of creating the life of your dreams. I'm living proof of that. I'm so grateful for the support that I've had between my educators, my family and friends, through doctors and mental health professionals, and through the staff at Woodland Adult Education. If you ever feel that you need support or are having thoughts of suicide, please call or text 988. They are there to support you, and please just reach out to somebody because your life matters. Without getting the help or support that I needed, I wouldn't be standing here today. So hug your loved ones and know that if you have goals and dreams, no matter how big, you are completely capable of reaching them if you truly care. Congrats, class of 2025.
Our vice principal just went wow, and yes, wow indeed. Number one, just the stories that you're hearing from these women, what they've gone through, but also just their bravery and courage to stand up and share with you. Very transparent, very open, very honest. They want to make an impact on you. They have changed their lives. They're hoping their stories will help change yours or someone that you know. We have one final speaker to go, and that is Kendra Imes. Kendra, will you please come to the stage?
Good evening, everyone. First off, I would like to thank my classmates, teachers, and the people in my life who motivated and believed in me, even when I didn't believe in myself. It means more than I can express to be standing here today, not just graduating, but finally crossing a finish line I once thought I'd never reach. In 2017, I didn't graduate. Not because I didn't care, not because I wasn't smart or capable, but because life in high school was heavy. Bullying at school, mixed with an unstable home life, took its toll on me. Physical pain that was undiagnosed, and mental illness clouded my path. Anxiety and depression made it hard to get out of bed, hard to get up and attend school, and most times hard to just function. All of it felt like climbing a mountain that was getting steeper and steeper with each step. It wasn't that I didn't want to succeed, I just didn't see a way through the fog I was in. In 2022, I began a new career working in special education. Being around students, supporting them, witnessing their growth, reminded me of the potential I still had within myself. I couldn't tell kids to believe in themselves if I wasn't willing to believe in me too. Working in that environment reignited my purpose and gave me a deeper reason to finish what I had started. Not only for me, but for the kids who might one day need someone to tell them, don't give up, keep going. There are many moments I felt left behind. Watching my friends and my peers graduate and plan for their futures made me feel like a failure. Like life was moving forward without me. I carried that pain for a really long time, thinking I had missed my chance. That somehow because I didn't graduate when I was supposed to, I somehow didn't deserve this moment. But I've come to learn that over the years, delay does not mean denial, and that strength doesn't always include perseverance. Sometimes it looks like pausing, surviving, and coming back when you're good and ready. There's a scripture I think of during hard times that says, "Let us not become weary in doing good. At the proper time, we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." Galatians 6:9. This moment is our harvest, not just of schoolwork, but of every day we chose to keep pushing on when it would have been easier to quit. This diploma is proof that hope is real, that growth is possible, and that your proper time can still come, even if it comes later than you expect. To anyone who feels left behind, who has battled illness and pain, or who carries invisible struggles, your time is not up. Keep going despite your circumstances. You are not forgotten. You are not disqualified. To my fellow graduates, we didn't take the easy road, but we took the brave one, and we made it. Congratulations, class of 2025. We earned this, and by the grace of God, the best is yet to come.
Thank you, ladies, for sharing your inspirational stories with us this evening. Do not let your challenges define you or your obstacles stop you. To our graduates, you are why I do this work. But I have to say, I do not do this work by myself. As I've said, I have my staff to support me, my family, my wonderful husband. I also have two ladies on this stage who I consider to be mentors, friends, and they are amazing women. If I could have them stand, please. Our Director of Career and our Director, College and Career Readiness, Ms. Lori Carrillo. Amazing, absolutely outstanding Superintendent, Mrs. Elodia Ortega Lampkin. Again, you did not get to where you are by yourselves. I did not get up here by myself. Yes, I worked hard, but I do have support, and I am truly grateful for it, as I know all of you are graduates. I want you to know I have always believed, with everything that is in me, that education changes lives. And tonight, graduates, you have proven it once again. It is now a really exciting time in our ceremony. We are going to have the presentation of our Helen Nash Scholarship Awards. Dean Yamasaki is our secondary department chair, and he is also a member of our scholarship selection committee. Dean, will you please come to the podium? And students, we have 3 very well-deserving scholarship recipients this evening. When your names are read, please come to the stage to receive your award.
Very happy to be presenting these 3 scholarships. And our first scholarship recipient is Alejandra Zapata. Alonso was a teen parent who felt of working full-time and raising a family while returning to school for her degree. This is a true demonstration of perseverance and persistence. She thanks Woodland Adult Education and her teacher, Julie Mass, for patience, guidance, and for believing in her. Alonso's journey has not been easy, but her commitment never wavered. With this scholarship, she is one step closer to her dream of working within dentistry, a career path she chose so she can help others smile with confidence. Alonso's story is one of grit, growth, and giving back, and is proof that with hard work and purpose, anything is possible. So the amount of the scholarship is $1,000. Congratulations. Our next scholarship recipient is Mikey Rodriguez. She not only earned her high school diploma while working and striving to be the best parent for her daughter, but she also enrolled in a Woodland Adult Education's new introductory culinary class. Mikey is charismatic and tenacious student whose strength shines through every challenge she faces. The following are her own inspiring words from her scholarship application. I overcome obstacles every day by not letting it be my whole story. I'm working on my personal growth and working hard every day to make sure my daughter has the guidance I need. All of these misfortunes I've had in my life are not going to define me, but help me build up a solid foundation to hand over to my next generation. Congratulations, Mikey. The scholarship for the amount of $1,500. And our final scholarship recipient is Emily Rivera Salazar. After earning her associate's degree in social communication, Emily made the life-changing decision to move from South America to the United States alone. Starting from scratch, she began by learning English, then went on to earn her high school diploma, while working full-time and adapting to a new culture in a foreign country. Emily plans to continue her journey by enrolling in Woodland Adult Education's dental assistance program next year. With unwavering self-discipline, determination, and strength, she has faced and overcome every challenge. In her own wise words, I have learned that resilience is built in difficult moments. I have learned that it is okay to start over and that doing so takes incredible courage. Congratulations, Emily, for a scholarship in the amount of $2,500.
Thank you, Dean, and congratulations to all of our Scholarship Award recipients. You can learn more about the life and legacy of Helen Nash in your program. Now, may I please have Miss Brenda Harris, ESL and high school diploma instructor, come to the podium. Audience members, guests, we have now arrived at the point in the evening for the presentation of the diplomas and the certification of graduate status. To all of our guests, after the students are declared graduates and they begin the recessional, I ask that you please do not merge into the aisles, and I also ask that you exit your seats in an orderly fashion after our graduates have exited the theater. So please go row by row. And we do ask that you wait for your graduates outside. There's plenty of opportunities for pictures. Also, you're welcome to come in the cafeteria with them while they're changing out of their robes and getting their actual paper copy of their diplomas and take pictures in there as well. So, let's get to it. Miss Brenda, if you would please.
Congratulations to the class of 2024. Look around you and mark this day. No one can ever tell you you can't do something ever again. First, Diego Avalos. Valerie Avalos. Tyler Dewberry. Aliana Nicole Duran. Diego Fong. Michael George Ortiz Gallegos. Orlando Garcia. Andrew Desmond Green. Diana Hernandez. Kendra Iams. Bradley Johannick. Sergio Licea. He finished. After Morales Rojas. Jose Paramo. Ulisa Angelica Perez. Joshua Richardson. Emily Esperanza Rivera Salazar. Mickey Agnes Rodriguez. Araceli Sandoval Gutierrez. Michaela Nicole Sarazoga. Christopher L. Scott. Alondra Sepulveda. Robert Simpson III. Sage Wittenberg. Gisela Zamora.
Thank you. Didn't Brenda do a wonderful job calling names? Graduates, you may be seated. Thank you. President Batista Zavala, would you please do me the honor of joining me at the podium? President Batista Zavala, Governing Board members, and Superintendent Ortega Lampkin, I hereby certify that the students sitting before you have met the graduation requirements of Woodland Joint Unified School District and/or the state of California, and do therefore qualify for a Woodland Adult Education Diploma. I now present to you the class of 2021.
On behalf of the Woodland Joint Unified School Board of Trustees and the District Administration, it is my distinct honor and pleasure to accept the certification of the class of 2025 of Woodland Adult Education and declare that they are graduates. Gracias, directora Lu. En nombre de la mesa directiva del Distrito Escolar Unificado de Woodland y la administración del distrito, es un gran honor y un placer para mí aceptar su certificación de la clase de 2025 del Programa de Educación para Adultos de Woodland y declarar que se han graduado.
Are you guys ready? Now graduates, please, graduates of the class of 2025, please rise. Signifying your new status as a high school graduate, you may now move your tassel from the right to the left. Now let me leave you with this. Your success isn't just the diploma in your hands. It is the mountain that you climbed to get here. The late nights you pushed through, the fear you silenced, the hope you held on to, the promise you made to yourself and kept. This is more than graduation. This is triumph. This is transformation. This is the moment you said to the world and to yourselves, I did not give up. And that kind of victory, that kind of courage can never be taken from you. As you look to the future with hope and open hearts, remember, this moment is not the end, but the beginning of a powerful new chapter filled with purpose, possibility, and promise. May your path ahead be filled with joy, success, blessings, and the quiet strength to keep moving forward, even when the road is hard. And when challenges come, as they surely will, remember, true success is not defined by where you stand, but by everything you've overcome to get here. Congratulations, class of 2025. You are utterly unstoppable. Now, audience members, please give our students another well-deserved round of applause.